Alright, and it's time for episode, I believe this is 13 of Thousand Arms. I will be your one and only host for the time being, Sarah's night. Levantis went off to use the bathroom, had too much Dr. Pepper. Anyway, so let's get started. We're now in Chapter 9. As you know, we just met Kylen last time. I don't think the characters in the game know her name yet. But we already know who she is, because she's kind of haunted my nightmares for the last several years, ever since I played this game back in 01. And this is Sharon, the obligatory floating city of Thousand Arms. I believe Kylen said we need to meet her in a certain district. Had a name, Coincule, I believe. It's been a while since I played this, and with good reason. This game is weird. Can't believe I never noticed how bizarre dating is. I mean, just the concept, you need to date women and establish relationships with them in order to be able to save the world, ultimately. To make your sword stronger and communicate with the spirits in your swords better. I don't know what Kylen asked me, but I'm just going to say okay. I'm sorry, I'm going to have a tendency not to pay attention to anything this green-haired gremlin says. Well, other than that, she just told you your name. Of course, there's usually something like this. You go busting up into somebody else's territory. You know, the evil governor or ruler who corrupted the place, and you need to set him straight. The only thing I remember about Levantis is that he's really rich, and somehow that gives him his power. At least that's his connection. If I recall, when you fight him, he's got, like, mounted machine gun turrets on his chest, and he said he bought them with the power of money. That's the only reason he's any sort of threat to you. Hey, bring me a Dr. Pepper!
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought.
They can't hear me anyways.
And there's no way I'm even going to pretend like I like Kylen. I may be Sarah's knight, but I do have my standards. So we're just going to get straight to, you know, saying, hey, if we got something to do in this place, let's get it done. I'm not going to pretend to flirt with Kylen. I have no care for her. Whenever a girl wants a guy to spend... I mean, this game is just being perverted in a sense that, you know, a child could probably grasp it without truly being, you know, freaked out, but that's about it. I mean, I know this isn't explicit like, what, Bayonetta?
Bayonetta was awesome, shut up. And I'm here, guys.
The fighting in Bayonetta was awesome, but it just wasn't enough.
So,
I just got creeped out by that game. I could not keep it.
I love that game. That game is awesome, but my recommendations, do not play that game for the storyline. Play it solely for the action.
For the fighting, that's the only reason.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Oh wow, look at that.
Dork.
How is Sedina even remotely interested in him anymore?
You know, it's just kind of like that's the one and only glaring flaw in, you know, some of my most treasured women in RPGs like Sedina or Tifa. They have terrible, terrible taste in the opposite sex.
So how did you enjoy your 3 minutes alone?
Didn't do as bad as I thought.
Alright, we'll get used to doing like 40 hours of that whenever you LP.
I'm gonna try to punch it up too. I'm gonna have well, I do have a Vidler account, never mind.
No. Everybody,
Okay, I think actually Kylen, I wasn't even paying attention to the text, I was talking to you, but Kylen just kind of punked my out like, you're not going to score with me, and Sedina's laughing at that instead of, you know, getting jealous.
Well, that would be hilarious. Especially if you can't score with someone with the...
I'm sorry, I gotta say, I actually do kind of like their, you know, the chibi, bobble-headed sprite versions on screen.
So, yeah. Do you have any set date when you might start your FF7 hard mode LP?
It's going to be at least a few months from now, because I...
Mice.
Well, good night to you,
Don't
too.
forget to brush your teeth, mice.
Don't you tell me what to do. Only Sedina can tell me what to do. I'll admit, Kylen at least has manners. She's like, one room for guys. What? Does she have this whole crib to herself? Does she own this place?
That's a good question.
Kylen is so cute.
No. Classy? That's like the opposite of what she is.
That's like the precise opposite. You could not get any farther off. I wish we could have done the Ferris Bueller vomit noise, that he plays off his keyboard into the phone. Just into the phone?
Into the.
She's pretty, but
into the phone.
Bleh, 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 bleh.
Bleh, bleh, bleh. I know, she gives out this evil aura. It does kind of make you feel strange in the unpleasant way.
I felt that too. Strange indeed.
Actually, if I have this vague memory that this follows the cliche that in truth the reason she's hiding out from Levantis is because she's like originally a princess or like maybe the original governor's daughter of this town or something, fled an assassination attempt, something like that.
Yeah.
If it turns out to be that, I'm gonna scream. No, literally, I will scream. You know when people say they're so mad they can scream, they never do it? I'm going to do it.
Oh, that happened a few times to me in a Chrono Cross when I was LPing that.
We should get some sleep.
I couldn't do anything but have to
get up early.
Like, and it was obviously I was making too much noise for the microphone.
Mice, could you move your hand?
Ew, Mice is gay.
Ha! Was that a joke?
What?
Well, could you please move your hand, and then you heard the sound effects for a cock.
Oh my gosh! It just goes to show you. Remember the last time, one of the previous episodes I said I just now,
possessions have disappeared.
I just now, walked down memory lane with Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah.
I like when they censor out you actually the beat.
And they actually use like the censored noise that you often hear.
I think that's what makes it funny. But anyway, Kylen stole our stuff, so we're going to track her down, and Mice is going to give her a Sarah's Night kind of speech about how you cannot live without love. Try to teach this woman a few manners.
Yuffie also stole your stuff too, and I didn't...
Except Cloud didn't give her a speech about how this is wrong. It's not about, you shouldn't be living for yourself. You should live...
Like Yuffie.
It's just Cloud just saying, look, I don't care about your sob story. Just give me back my materia.
It's hard love.
Tough love.
This piano sting.
Okay, but anyway. And I brought up, now that I've watched it, in my 20s to where I could actually catch on to stuff like this. Remember that part where he's like, he's looking for a job in the paper.
Yeah.
And it, specialized telephone operator, and you see him going, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh. And I'm just kind of like, what's the joke? Or when I saw it as a kid, I was like,
no, it was phone sex.
Yeah. But then when I saw it just now, I was like, oh, you can get away with just about anything in...
No, I heard that SpongeBob is, right?
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard SpongeBob has a lot of that kind of humor in it.
SpongeBob.
Like that humor that kids are not gonna get, but is inappropriate if you do get it.
Whoever Mice was talking to, I want to reply like a smart aleck. But yeah,
was it Sedina?
I don't want to instantly go into FF7 once fresh on my mind. Because even then, maybe hard mode might be a little easy for me.
Well, hard mode,
yeah, I heard it, but for all I know, it could still be easy, or it could be ridiculously hard, and I'll never make it through. Whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of blind.
But I mean, this isn't like back in the old days where I could easily play through RPGs, even ones I might not have liked all that much, in twice within the same month. I don't want to instantly get started on this, but I am thinking about if I can get used to what program do you use to make your vids?
I don't edit these. We do this all in one take, man.
Well, like, okay, what you use with your Tingle video, you know, to edit in the music, all that stuff.
I used Sony Vegas.
Okay, well, if I can learn to do that, then I'm thinking about having like a little introductory video, like some people do, to make their LPs look more professional. That kind of
like
thing.
Dre does.
Yeah, I liked Dre's, for when he was playing through that RPG Maker game, Spiteful Dead.
Yeah.
He had like that title screen. It was like where his furry avatar that he always uses. It looked like more like a zombie.
Oh no! Sorry, it's Bandiger.
I understand. But it's like with you.
Hola, mi amigos. I have devoted myself to saving people.
Why is he talking about this? But he's clear. I mean, like last time, he was talking about saving the world and all this lovey-dovey type stuff, and what he did was steal from you for no reason whatsoever.
So, don't you think you should give me something in return?
What?
A kick in the nuts, or lack thereof.
I was about to say, where?
What? You don't have anything? Oh, you guys are lying.
Don't worry, I don't remember you
lying.
fighting him here.
Oh no, must be that filet mignon I feasted on last night.
Are we going into scatological humor here? Why?
Oh, gotta go.
Why is he here? Why is he in this game?
Do you believe in true love? Where the hell's the bathroom?
He's always got to say that "Do you believe in true love?" line whenever he exits every single
Even
time.
though it was just shoehorned straight up into that conversation.
Yeah, I know. It didn't fit. It doesn't fit at all.
Hi, little girl. You lost your teddy bear? Fugoja. We only get to eat melons if we're sick. Why would you eat melons if you're sick? I thought you eat like oranges and vitamin C and crap and soup.
And crap?
Why is it always chicken noodle soup? Like, what's so special about chicken noodle soup?
I don't know.
Kylen tends to still...
And they're not even, it's not even twice around it. They know exactly.
Yeah. And I mean, they're just saying, hey, better get used to it as long as you plan on staying in this city. Oh, all our money's gone. I forgot.
Well, that's delightful. Well, we didn't really have that much because we spent it all on those freaking,
Spontaneous.
$14,000 work boots.
I really want to know who uses that. I was willing to give up $14,000 just for that.
And you don't even know what it is.
It's a gift for some girl. I'm curious to know, like, which girl takes it.
Lena, I guess. Seems the most appropriate. So in other nudes, I made a DVD.
In other nudes?
News. N-E-W-S.
I could swear you just... In other nudes.
You're an idiot. There she is.
Alright, well, let's go through the whole spill. We actually have to chase her down several places. Instead of just clocking her over the head and taking our stuff back by force.
Kylen, did you take our stuff? I trusted you.
Kylen, did you used to have long feminine hair?
Trust? Are you stupid? How can you trust people?
Is that the equivalent of Sedina's half-lowered lids look?
Yeah.
Aim with her, I'm gonna have to play Sarah's Night for this. I don't like it, though.
Are you saying there's something more important than money in this world? You must be out of your mind. Well then, what is?
Do you believe in true love?
I don't do my whole heroic speech as queer like Bandiger. No, I'm gonna say B.
I knew you wouldn't answer seriously. That's how people are. Well then, see you later.
Actually, that was a mistake, SK. You just did nothing but prolong this.
Good job.
I take back what I
Anyway.
did.
I made a DeviantArt account to start uploading all the paper models I do. And I was only there a week, and I'm already doing test builds for people who just made templates. I'm genuinely surprised.
Pastan?
Pastan.
I just want to see what's in here.
Burp.
So last, in the next 1 or 2 playing sessions, I'm going to go up against Magic Emperor Galleon.
Oh, you mean in Lunar for PSP?
Yes, that is a terrific remake.
Agreed.
Even with the glaring disadvantage of not being able to get past monsters, because they always put them in narrow spaces, and they respawn them every time you come back.
Well, that's how it was
So,
the first one.
I'd see, it's been so long since I played the first
I
one,
remember
I didn't
that.
even remember.
I remember that much. That's how you grind, man. You walk in a room, walk out the door,
Forcing
come back in.
you to grind. This is like a forced grind, and I hate that. That's not cool. But even so, I mean,
Didn't running away like always work though? No, because you would jump in place a few times whenever.
Yeah, on the original version, I remember it looks even dumber. They just reverse their sprites really, really fast, like they're shaking their head like, I'm so confused. And then they just sort of glide around the screen. It makes no sense. It looks retarded.
And jumping in place randomly. Well, it's not in place, it's jumping randomly.
Yeah.
Makes sense? No.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look as stupid, though. But so, like, how do you fail running away from... How do you fail in that?
They catch up. They catch up with you.
Well, they need to make it look like they did in Wild Arms, where you see them run away, and then, after a moment, the battle music starts up again.
Wild Arms did that the best.
Yeah, I mean, they actually make it look... Oh, there's Kylen right there. Let's end this. Oh, God.
Is it going to be the exact same dialogue tree?
I hope not. Okay.
Wait, Kylen! Do you remember the one night we spent talking about love?
We did.
No.
And I don't want to remember even if it happened. I was probably drunk out of my mind.
Spent the night talking about love? What is love anyway?
Something that does not involve girls like you. Somebody's calling me. I don't care. That was a 4-letter word.
Makes the world go round, huh? Can love satisfy your hunger? Can you survive only on love?
I tried it once.
Oh, really?
I got hungry after 3 days.
Yeah, go ahead, say B and see if she doesn't run the...
Yeah, I guess you sound more sincere if you say A. I have that on my computer.
I remember that.
Yeah,
What do you think, you're cool or something? You couldn't even get the time of day with those pathetic lines.
I'm just looking to get my stuff back.
And basically what you're saying is you can't live on love alone. You're so stupid.
A bit...
Yeah, well... You're a chicken!
Bah.
Sorry, I couldn't think of anything better at the moment.
So, I don't know if you noticed this, but in my LP I did of the Chrono Trigger ROM hack called Prophet's Guile, I managed to LP the entire thing without ever cursing. I actually, like, trained myself to try.
Unfortunately, you're probably going to hear a lot from me, since after the ensuing cutscenes, we're going to start dating Kylen for the rest of the...
Oh, yeah, I have to condition myself
'Cause
before I do it. I probably already messed up a few times already in this video.
We got to,
Date?
let's try to go ahead and get it all over with. Like, get all the things we want out of her, you know, at certain intimacy
we
levels.
don't have level 10,
Well, we'll get as high as we can. Just try to get it all done in one LP. I remember when the very last time either of us played this, that was way back when we were, I think that was back in our senior year in high school.
Yeah.
And we were playing at your crib, and Brandon Pridgeon just came over to hang out, and it's like, I don't think he was even a fan of RPGs in general, and he had no idea what this was about.
Yeah.
But we were at this part, and he just instantly caught on to the fact that Kylen is a bitch. And he just kept saying it, like, every time she came on screen.
Bitch.
Yeah, every time we would catch up to her to try to convince her to, you know, give us our stuff back, he'd just go, bitch. like an Unforgivable.
He's still here in town somewhere. I actually passed him on the road, like he was coming out of the strip mall parking lot.
Strip mall.
You know, Radio Shack, Tato's, Hibbett Sport,
That's
Hollywood.
Eldorado's idea of. Where are you, Kylen?
That's not Kylen.
Well, I was thinking she might give us a hint. Actually, is that even a woman, or is that a guy with a coat over his head? But yeah, Final Fantasy 7. I have a feeling that's gonna be good when I do that.
Yeah.
The advanced fan-made version.
Yep, and it's impossible to get Knights of the Round before you beat Emerald Weapon. I think you can still do the Desert Rose thing, but you cannot breed a gold chocobo.
Actually, I remember Knights of the Round being one of the few things that even damaged Ruby Weapon when I fought her.
That's the...
Or did, like, the damage you would expect.
Yeah, Knights of the Round handled... You know what? Are you going to do that? Like, Emerald and Ruby Weapon, I remember the mod saying their stats were unchanged. They're normal.
I don't know. I've only done it once before in my life, and I tell you, that was back in 8th, 9th grade.
I did it twice.
To where I had all the time in the world to do all that leveling up and stuff.
Yeah. You don't even need the underwater materia by the time you're leveled up enough to... Like, if that fight lasts more than 20 minutes, you're not going to win anyways.
Maybe Kylen went back to her house.
How can you actively fight underwater for 20 minutes while holding your breath? Like,
I guess the more HP you have, the longer you can live without oxygen. I don't know.
Like, I can understand if someone conditioned their lungs enough, they could hold their breath for 20 minutes. But...
I'm thinking that's not humanly possible.
I wonder what the longest time someone has ever held their breath.
Yeah, that's got to be in the Guinness Book somewhere. Somebody's had to have tried
where's my
that.
phone? I'll look it up.
You know, at the risk of killing themselves. just to get into a book. Congratulations.
Alright, let's go to web. So go to good old Google. Now you're gonna have to give me a moment because I'm typing on my phone. Longest... I should read the longest tennis match, longest day of the year.
Longest day of the year?
Longest day of the year.
Isn't every day
Nope.
24 hours?
When you fall back, you gain an extra hour in a day, so a day can be 25 hours long.
Well, then there's plenty of days that are 25 hours long. What do they mean longest day of the year?
The longest day of the year. There's one day of the year that's longer than all the others.
Because they're talking about... Okay, I'm thinking about, like, somebody tried to set a record saying, hey, I counted the number of hours in this day, and it's... okay. I don't know how to explain what I was thinking. Sorry. Just... Never mind.
Longest time holding breath. New record for holding breath underwater, 15 minutes and 58 seconds.
Really? How does... Wow.
At this time, it is unknown whether Guinness World Records were on hand or whether... There, I'll just...
Okay, I know that there is a path somewhere I've not taken, and Kylen is there waiting for me. I hate these kind of moments in RPGs. Huh. There's a dating spot right there. Nice view. Kind of give you altitude sickness.
Alright, it was apparently his brother and sister have been doing this. One of them stayed down for 15 minutes and 58 seconds, and his sister stayed down for 11 minutes and 7 seconds. And then the next immediate sentence says, they are now in a stable condition in the hospital.
Well, it's nice to see brothers and sisters getting along so well, though, isn't it?
No.
They're willing to risk their lives together just to get in the...
Either that, or they were so angry at each other, they're like, I'd rather drown myself. And after 15 minutes, he just got bored and was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I can see somebody having a strange sexual fetish for being in a hotel room like this.
So, have you found Kylen?
Apparently not, since I'm still wandering around aimlessly.
I didn't know if you, like... Do we need to pause till we find her? We've probably been killing a lot of time.
Actually, yeah.
Alright, be back.
I knew I was trying to find the entrance again. Of town.
It was so funny. We just paused and we're already back.
Wait! We will save this town as we promised.
It ain't for you either, honey.
Promise? There's no such thing as promises around here, you geek.
Ooh! I mean...
It's just...
You're wrong, Kylen. Promises are important in relationships.
We don't... Why are you trying to form any kind of relationship with her? This is not right. I guess A. That's like...
What are you, crazy? What ties people is money.
Who are you?
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't you run away from me again. You come back here.
What a whore!
I'm gonna see what direction she... Alright. I am hot on her trail. No, Sedina, don't slow me up.
Do we need to pause again?
No. I've got this.
You got this? Do you got this?
I'm going to hunt this woman down like
Charlie Brown. I'm sorry, it rhymed.
Oh, okay. Just the fact that it rhymed.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
I was thinking like, what's...
It makes something sound cooler when it rhymes.
There she is.
Wow, you're right.
Sniffed her out like a bloodhound.
No, hey, do y'all smell that? That smells like bitch. It's getting stronger over here. Oh, it's Kylen.
Kylen!
Kylen!
Dude.
You must have dreams like
Down.
everyone else.
Down.
Let's make them come true together.
Dreams? What are dreams?
That's...
The stuff that
Is
happened.
that rhetorical?
I
That's gotta be a rhetorical question, right?
Yeah, nobody can be that stupid. Dreams help us through each day, I guess.
Help us? When does that dream come true?
Wait,
I can
what,
do it.
What does that question even mean?
I don't... Yeah.
You can dream all you want. I live in the real world.
Oh, that's a snappy comeback.
Every time I look at her face, I instantly envision, the, slap a bitch and you two can get this look of satisfaction picture.
Oh,
I just keep seeing that every time.
that's a wonderful picture, by the way.
I admit I was against it first, but then I really, really looked at it. And I said, you know what? She probably did deserve it. I just need a minute to look at it from all angles and really ponder the meaning. Now, if you Photoshop Sedina in place of that woman or something, then of course that'd be horrible. There you are.
There you are.
Or put Kylen in the place. Can you Photoshop her in?
That
Wait,
Photoshop,
Kylen.
you don't edit video with
Do you
Photoshop.
remember the one night we spent talking about love?
What, this? Again?
Spent the night talking about love?
Obviously, I said the
What
wrong
is
thing
love anyway?
first time.
Oh, this is ridiculous. This entire episode's getting wasted on Kylen.
Makes the world go round, huh? Can love satisfy your hunger? Can you survive only on love?
Make it stop. V?
She went somewhere different
What do you
on
think,
this
you're cool
time,
or
so...
something? You couldn't even get the time of day with those pathetic lies.
No, that's what she said last
I
time.
mean, I'm sure
And
I messed
basically
up
what
on
you're
the
saying is
last
you can't
meeting.
live on love alone. You're so
No,
stupid.
she's gone. That's the same thing he said last time.
I know, but it was the last meeting I messed up on that made her repeat this part. She was in a totally different... While you were talking crap.
Alright, honestly, this isn't cool. Like, I would actually count against the game for just this one section. Like, this is really, really bad.
Kylen, wait! We will save this town as we promised.
They don't even let you
So-
skip.
Promise? There's no such thing as promises around here, you geek.
You're wrong, Kylen. Promises are important in relationships.
Which we're not in.
Enough of this promise crap. Honest people are the ones that get screwed in the end.
Well, that is kind of true.
In this world, honesty doesn't pay. Well, am I wrong?
Only in Kyleen's world.
No, that's pretty appropriate.
Well, I'd rather be honest than greedy.
Let's look at reality here. Honest people live in Koinkul, and those who are greedy live in Fagosia. See how the honest people get screwed? Just like my parents.
I don't care about your friggin' parents or your little sad past. There's no reason for you to be the person you are right now. Just bottom line.
Alright, look, Mize. On your back is this hammer that's as big as you. All you need to do is take it from behind your back and smash her tomboyish little skull in, and then take your stuff.
I could tell you're really trying to think of some biting words.
Oh, I'm just...
Trying to think of a crusher.
Yeah, and that kind of sucked, but...
And just like on, remember A Christmas Story? The old man stood quivering as he really tried to come up with a real scorcher, and all he could get out was, "Not a finger!
Dreams like
Not a
everyone
finger!"
else. Let's make them come true together.
I don't know why I'm thinking about A Christmas Story right now in October, but it's just a good movie.
It is.
Dreams?
And
What are
it's
dreams?
either you really love that movie, or you really hate it.
Okay, this is where she went back to her original position, so let's try picking something different here first. Well, I'm pretty sure A is right no matter what.
Yeah, you chose B.
Help us?
No, I
When
didn't.
does that dream come true?
I chose A.
Oh, yeah, that,
But it might have been this next one.
you said B last time.
I did?
Yeah.
Are you
said-
sure? Yeah, yeah, I think I did.
Journey, huh? What is life to you then?
That one's also obvious.
Actually, both of them sound kind of wrong. Don't you want meaning in your life?
You contradict everything. I've had enough. Here, take your stuff.
Da-na-na-na.
Don't think I trust you yet. Levantis made Sharon like this.
So until I beat his face in, you won't trust me, whatever.
Prove yourself by defeating him. His mansion is at the center of Fagosia.
Let's go.
Why must we do anything
You
she
take
tells
care of
us?
them yourselves.
We should not do it just on principle that she's a bitch. And look, I'm already cursing.
Hey, I'm not doing it for Kylen. I'm doing it for all those poor homeless people down there in Coin
Okay.
Kill.
Coin kill. I think the next LP I'm going to do, I'm going to honestly try not to curse the entire time. But I think
Well, when Kylen's around, you really just
Yeah.
can't help it.
I think the next game I might be LPing though is Radical Dreamers, so that's not going to be something that's going to drive me angry anyways.
No, little girl, do not do this. You do not want to take that step. You do not want to imitate Kylen in any way, form, or fashion. Yes, stay looking that way. I don't really know what you look like because you're just a sprite right now, but whatever you do, do not cut your hair.
So I take it you prefer long hair.
No, you just, simply because short hair makes me think of Kylen, you shouldn't do it. It's not right. It is actually a mortal sin.
You know, if she had longer hair, she would be almost attractive, you know?
Well, seriously, I think I remember where Levantis' hideout is.
He's almost
You remember,
also
like,
you're
when-
saying Levantis.
Yeah. Well, he is kind of a dick, so I guess I should call him.
Oh, ha, D-har.
I wasn't trying to make a
Oh.
joke. Up these stairs, I believe. No. Okay, that way was that dating spot. But yeah, I think like the first night when I was here and we started on Thousand Arms, I was just like, man, I was already dreading our meeting with Kylen. So I was,
Well, this is it. It's everything that we expected.
that
it to
night,
be.
as I went off to sleep, I actually just tried imagining Kylen with longer hair, being attractive, and actually a girl with sweet nature. And it was really, really hard to do. I could not touch her. In my dreams, that is. Hold on a minute.
Why are you holding still?
Ah,
Oh, hey.
speed bracer. I bet you that really doesn't make the active time bar go any faster.
Probably
though.
not. Oh, really? Random fights here?
Yeah, I forgot. This actually is a dungeon in of itself. And I think when you get to Levantis, you have to go through another dungeon because
Oh, what are these guys?
he puts you through a trap door or something.
What are these guys? What are they doing?
I already
Fireball.
know. I'm kind of trying to.
Oh my
Not
gosh, that's
think about it.
horrible.
You know you like it.
Spark bottle. He slaps like a girl.
Wait, that slap did literally 30 times more damage than those guys with their swords in the last dungeon we traversed.
Well, don't waste Spinot on this.
I'm not going to if you'll chill. See? Don't have to press X.
Slap.
And that did 50. These guys are literally 59 times stronger than the Empire soldiers.
Well, they're 59 times stronger.
Why are guys with any sort of military, background, why are they always such sissies in RPGs? In action movies? In anything?
Did we ever do that in SOE? Do we have any guards or something that are military training that sucks that bad?
No, we fight nothing but monsters, pretty much. That's
yeah.
That's sort of like the principle of Elvenia. Everybody who already lived there, who is a native of Elvenia, is so good and,
Well...
follower of the light that...
Nice hide.
Was he just talking to himself?
Yeah, I think so.
It looks like Sanji from One Piece.
Oh, good, they kidnapped Kylen. Please, do with her whatever you want.
Let go of me, you goons!
Oh, watch your mouth, woman.
Actually, she does have a pretty foul mouth. Actually, she just... That's her taunt in battle, is flipping off the enemy. And it does that, that blurred
No,
thing.
really?
You don't remember that? Yeah,
No, I don't.
I remember it.
I totally don't remember that. Yeah, we were having fun the other day on Photoshop. I would take in random images of, really, what the hell is that? What the hell is that?
In some ways, this game is actually awesome.
Oh, that's like Earthbound level right there.
Yeah.
It's a man in a box with his hands and finger puppets.
I just want to see it. We hadn't viewed it yet, I don't think. The Earth spirit is feminine. Usually don't get that. I'm thinking Wild Arms,
Alright, I was about to say something, but that enemy just threw me right off my train of thought. What was I saying?
Maybe you're talking about how unfeminine Kylen is.
Yeah. Nothing. I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess we won't be dating her this episode. We're actually doing storyline this time.
Oh yeah, I remember what we're talking about. How we were going in Photoshop, pulling in innocent girls from like animes and video games, and we would highlight their hand and do a mosaic blur on it, which is the censoring thing that made it look like they're flipping you off. We did like Sarah from Star Ocean 4 and
It was just
Luna.
great. It looks like she was giving it to you underarm from underneath her staff.
Kylen. Have you changed your mind and decided to join us?
That's Levantis. What a douche.
He's wearing purple. He must be a pimp.
No way! How can I be one of you? My life and family were torn apart because of you.
It's always something like that, isn't it?
Oh, don't act tough now. If you're obedient, you and I can have a wonderful life together.
Dude, you're actually thinking of tapping that?
Who?
Levantis.
Yeah, he is.
Mice, isn't that Kylen?
Yeah, no kidding.
He tore apart her life and family? Who is that scumbag anyway?
We don't even know like exactly how he did it. We're just deciding that this is evil and must be stopped.
Mice, let's save Kylen.
Let's not and say we did.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if we just walked away. Just walked away.
Oh, we busted in.
Wait, how
Unfortunately,
did he get-
we can't go ahead and just end this chapter by killing him right here. No, we have to go through a trapdoor and through a little mini dungeon first before getting back up here, and nothing
How
can
did
be
Kylen
easy.
get down those steps? Wasn't she right by him?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Wasn't he caressing her chin softly with his palms?
Well, maybe he pulled like a Wesker and kicked her in the chin, and she flew down the stairs.
I would have loved to have seen that. Speaking of Wesker,
Yes, yes. This is my ransom for Kylen. I am going to say it. 1 penny. Oh. She's not going to get pissed at me or anything? Well, it's not enjoyable if she doesn't get pissed.
Ouch! Are you okay, Kylen?
No, I'm not okay. Untie me already.
Not, thank you for trying to save me. Please untie me now so I can help. Nothing?
well, you did just try to sell her for a penny.
I bet she would have said that anyway if
See
I
what
said
happens
everything
when
I
you
got.
help others? You are so stupid.
You would be that man's sex slave right now if it wasn't for me, which is a revolting thought.
Why would you even think about trading money for a person? Why did you do this for me?
She's actually thanking you?
No, she's being arrogant by automatically assuming you did it for her. That's the way I like to see it. I hate to do it.
No.
I don't know what you have in mind, but your sweet talk doesn't convince me.
Good. Now you know what I'm thinking.
Well, all right. I guess I was wrong about you.
Well, that didn't take much convincing. Hey, her eyebrows are green too. I just now realized that.
There is nothing about her person that isn't green except the tone of her skin. Hey, save Damashi. We still got about 15 minutes left to play, too.
Look for the trapdoor mice. So I guess maybe we should look for that pattern on the floor.
Yeah, actually...
This is actually like the first time genuinely been paying attention to the game's text.
Are we gonna put Kylen in?
Yeah, just so we can see her flip off people.
Golly, Musa. Or Soshi is really far behind.
Again, I must learn Damashi etiquette here.
Oh, we will. We will. When we go to the Damashi town. Nelsha.
I don't know what's going to be a more creepy experience, dating Kylen or dating Nelsha. I tell you,
It's like, what do you think is worse, weird or bitch?
Normally I'd just say weird, but Nelsha, her level of weirdness is on a
Just a totally different scale.
Tremendous. It's like
a pattern on the wall, right?
Like out of this world.
Like right. It's like almost directly left to Damashi. It's like a panel.
Yeah, door. Cool. What? Well. There we go. I hate games that are particular about that. It's like where you have to be staying in order to open a friggin' door.
Chrono Cross was like that. In fact, it was if you wanted to save on the world map, you couldn't be at a location where the text goes above the screen. They won't let you go into your menu. If the text over a town is this. This game needs to pick one. Either be serious or be a joke. You know? What's that guy even called?
I don't know.
I want to know.
Look it up then. But yeah, okay. Since we're going to be battling for a while, I'm going to give Jessica her props for once.
Okay.
I was thinking about recently, since I'm about to go up against Galleon, I've pretty much just now been through the, when you first get to the frontier?
Yeah, I hate that.
In that airship.
That's actually a really...
To where Nash has left your party and you haven't met back.
Happily left,
Jessica actually acts like she deserves to be wearing those white robes all throughout the mines. Instead of going on this vengeance hard-on spree against everybody in the Vile Tribe, see, you expect somebody like her to... If they're just part of the Vile Tribe, she would instantly associate them with Zenobia's...
That sounds like something Nelsha would like.
Yeah, probably. She would instantly associate them with Zenobia's face, and be like... She would act like they are Zenobia, you know? You're responsible for turning my dad to stone. I'll hate you and I'll bludgeon your brains out with this mace. No. You know that part where, and I was thinking about this. You know that part where, you see all the slaves working their,
Yeah, working to the bone.
Like Galleon, is treating them like slaves and stuff, and when you leave the room, you hear...
I can't look at those guys' orange pants.
You hear the crash, and you go back to investigate, and somebody's trapped underneath some debris, right?
Yeah.
Jessica's the one who says, they need our help, We must go help them. And Kyle tries to weasel out of it. What?
Did you ever try to leave the map? Jessica comes out and says something else. Like, she suggests we go back and look at the dude, right? If you don't do that, if you try to leave, she, gets on to you for not doing it.
So, I gotta give her props for that. She was genuinely concerned, even about the enemy. And then, there's another point, right before you meet up with Zenobia and she sends that boss after you, and you have to put, Kyle and Alex have to put on that sword play show, pretend to fight each other. Well, right before that, you find, that room where they just, kind of improperly buried a bunch of the workers who died in the mines. And she's, she felt pity for them and said, I will pray to the goddess, to watch over their souls or whatever, that they may rest in peace. And I was like, you know what?
Sedina.
Why aren't you like that all the time? I have to give Jessica her props to her in that part.
Well, thank you.
And really, since then, she hasn't done anything in particular, which is amazing because it's only been there's only 2-3 more dungeons after that. She hasn't really done anything since then that's really pissed me off.
Yeah.
It's like she's toned down. She's still...
Oh my gosh, get the guy off the screen. I can't stand looking at him, the way he moves his hips. It's just...
It is pretty flamboyant.
So lap.
Is that what he's saying?
Yes, he is.
So lap. Oh, God. Was he defending? No. My sword hardly did any damage.
Take that!
I think you did that once and I recorded it on the old laptop I had, and,
Yeah.
we'd still have it. You were like Adam was making fun of you, and you pretending, God, stop being mean to me. I'm gonna hit you if you don't stop insulting me. Take that. And then you hear Adam really cracking up, and you're like, God, you guys always pick on me. That's it. I'm going to my room. I'm going to have a little private time. Nurse. Oh my gosh, do they mean nurses in nursing?
Outfit?
like the weird outfit people use to get, you know...
Or maybe they're talking about the healing spell from Star Ocean 2.
I hope so, because if they're talking about, like, nurses in
and
Nursey...
Star Ocean 3, and Star Ocean 1, and Star Ocean 4. Nurses a healing spell in every single one.
Okay, I get it, but don't interrupt me.
Hey!
Don't correct me.
Fuck you!
Oh, yes, I finally happened across that movie on Netflix where the FU GIF comes from, and I told Lantis we were going to watch that tonight. Download it. I mean, load it. Sorry, I have to censor.
Well, yeah, we're watching it on Netflix. We're streaming it on Netflix. That's what we're doing.
Oh, yeah. There's no sense in hiding it anymore.
What?
He knows this really queer movie.
I am so glad I grinded where I did to get all those fire bottles. And Kylen looks like she's 12, like her battle model.
Judging by her, you know, her victory pose, you would never imagine that she's this hard-bitten, evil, cold, money-grubbing wench.
You should put her in the front since you're just using fire bottles from people in the back, just so you can see what she does. Well, she hasn't done her taunt yet, either.
Oh, she will. Get ready for it.
Yeah, I'm watching.
That one of Sarah's just...
Gorgeous Dancer? That's what that guy's called?
I don't know why you're surprised.
Gorgeous.
So really, this is Levantis' idea of keeping out intruders. He sends them through a trapdoor that traps him in a watery dungeon, like underneath a well or something, with not monsters or lions or even soldiers as guards, but dancers. Really flamboyant.
And a guy and like a freaking
And some weird Jack in the Box with
a guy in a cardboard box with his hands and finger puppets. Hand puppets, whatever.
What the hell is wrong with this game? Well, oh boy. Let's stop off on the Switch. What do you say?
Alright. BRB.
Up the right chest.
Wait. Now, explain to me what just happened? Wait. How did you lower it? What happened?
Oh, we're recording. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait till we get... That happened to be the only chest in the room I didn't know, but it was like a regular item chest. It wasn't something like you open up and it's like, hey, there's a switch in here. Do you want to push it? It just happened to be you got the right item.
Or maybe that you had to open up all the treasure chests?
Well, that really doesn't make any more... Let's just go with it.
You know, this game is kind of bad. I'm starting to think, like, I remember playing this game all the way through and thinking it wasn't so bad. I thought battle sucked, but everything else I thought was mediocre. I'm starting to change my mind. Like, this game isn't not that bad to this game's kind of bad. It's still Kylen.
I'd like just to be able to picture her, even temporarily, just as somebody who's a little bit more... Oh god, now how do I get back? Oh crap. I'm gonna start spinning for...
Oh no!
Wait, here we go.
And battle. You know, there is a turbo key. I found a turbo key.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's at 4. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
What is with this music?
Nice. Stop that pelvic thrusting. Oh my gosh. Just stop it.
We are gonna run out of these soon, by the way.
Yeah. You can still hear Kylen jumping.
She looks so mad right there as her
I don't
sprite.
think we're going to use anybody else but Musa and Weena, seeing how far ahead they are in levels.
Alright, let's get out of here. Please, not another screen. Thank you. Now let's bust back up in that mansion. Yeah, after Levantis is defeated, we can call it a vid.
Alright.
Please, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting.
Big money, no whammy, stop!
Yeah, and open your big fat mouth.
That was kind of funny, actually. Look at those dancers, they're gorgeous!
Maybe we need to buy us up a few of those bottles.
Do they sell them?
I don't know.
Well, besides, we don't have hardly any money because we spent $14,000 on work boots.
Something tells me not even Weena's that unfeminine. Like, maybe Nelsha likes him. Maybe she's like, oh, now I can, you know, get used to my village people costume. I don't know. Or, you know, construction. You know, the one that's a construction worker.
Yeah.
But,
Dying.
Oh,
here it is.
Impressive. How did you manage to escape?
I like the way he milks his accent. Impressive.
When good people work together, they can overcome any challenge.
Bruh.
You tell him, Musa.
People have no heart. Well, even
Yep,
if they
here he
do,
goes on his money
it's
tirade.
nothing compared to the power of money. Money. Money is everything.
Why? Why are you so blind?
What's the matter? You don't understand what I'm saying?
What is money not?
You are so foolish.
It's not sex.
You can buy a prostitute with money. That's sex.
Behold the power of my money.
Yeah, there he goes. You know, I actually kind of like this battle. His voice acting really makes it interesting.
So he had all his organs replaced with guns?
No. It's,
How does he live? I like his little shuffle he's doing there.
he's ready to brawl. Let's just
It's
see.
like they only did half of the animations required to make his battle stance.
Let's up Mice's offensive power.
Huh?
Probably wouldn't do anything, but I just wanted to see how it looked.
Yeah.
Anyway, Phenod time.
I can't believe there's not a button to skip it. The animation.
It's like in Wild Arms, the Earth Guardian was like a dragon or something, and the Water Guardian was a turtle. But here, it's the Water Guardian is a dragon, and
I like turtles.
thank you.
I like turtles. Wow. I like how he says the last syllable really quickly. He's like, Freedom! Oh, wow. That's so retarded.
For some reason, he just reminded me of Sano just now from Ronin Kenshin. I don't know why.
Why Sano?
There was a reason why I just now said I don't know why. Pay attention. I guess he's like just the resident dumb lug in the group. I don't know. The big oaf.
Futo Noki Wami.
Hey, sounds weird. The principle behind is bullshit,
Yeah.
but I say it's still awesome.
And like how if you got hit with one, if you do one on the other side of your body, it cancels it out.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like it should decimate you even more.
I think that would just crush in your ribs from both sides. That's pretty much it.
And how can it possibly do that much damage? It's like the first one disrupts all the molecules, and the second one just obliterates it.
Well, isn't that the same kind of BS that they come up with for all the reasons people can do what they can, like DBZ or Bleach or Naruto? Isn't that? Don't they do the exact same stuff in those?
No. In DBZ, they all this shit they can do is like balance because of their Kai, which is like MP technically or whatever. And in Naruto, it's their ninjutsu powers. That they. Wait. It's called. What is it in Naruto? They call it their. It's not Kai or Ki. It's their chakra.
So they don't come up with some long, drawn-out BS explanation for things that they spontaneously do.
Oh no, they explain shit.
Okay,
They
well,
still draw out explanation.
that's kind of where I was getting at.
Yeah, it's really funny. Like, somebody will throw a giant shuriken, but they'll hide a clone of themselves under the shuriken, like somehow that so they'll dodge it, be facing the fake clone that you left behind, appear behind them and get them from behind, and they'll do a slow motion like recap and explaining how it happened and how it worked or whatever.
How do you hide a clone in a shuriken?
I'm just making an example. I'm just saying.
I know, but I'm like asking the creators of the anime, how do you hide a clone of yourself underneath a little throwing star? What?
No. A windmill shuriken. Windmill shurikens are huge.
How do you hide a clone? Must be really huge. I don't know. Anime sucks. How about that? Point is, anime sucks.
She looks so young. This
What?
should be illegal. Chris Henson should be like right off screen, like eyeballing my eyes, like looking at him, just like.
Yeah, but you're not doing anything. Right? You're just fighting. It's okay.
You're gonna be dating her in a bit.
Yeah, but you're gonna be. You're not doing it right now, are
Which
you?
is why I say Chris Henson should be off screen, just eyeballing you.
You mean just waiting?
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does he look like he only shot mice? Or whatever.
Bullets traveled through his body, hit the other team members.
Okay, well then he should be dead, because he... I mean, Al Pacino didn't make it through, a hail of bullets going through him in Scarface.
Say hello to my little friend.
Let's do that just for kicks.
Kylen still hasn't flipped anybody off.
I like that. Who's your daddy? That's pretty cool.
I guess.
I meant to have the supporting character do it. Wait, did he just get back up? Like, second wind?
Did he?
Well, it looked like he was... Pepperoni.
What do you want on your tombstone? I didn't even notice. That's too funny.
Extra pepperoni.
What do you want on your tombstone?
I got a blunt sword. Now, what can we do with that?
Turn it into a really good weapon later.
Wait, well, where's Levantis? Where'd he go?
We decimated his corpse. It did like a Resident Evil 5 corpse.
Oh, okay. It just
Kind of bubbled into nothing.
disintegrated for no reason. So, yeah, we've made up with Kylen. Personally, no. Levantis and I still hate her. But
Very much so.
But the team in the game made up with her, and now she's like, I'll join you. Oh. So if I'd said everything we have, guess she would have given us double that. You know what? No, it was worth it to be a smart ass and say that her life is worth 1 penny. I don't care about the money.
That's a shame, seeing as you spent $14,000 on work
I
boots.
don't give a shit.
I'm just saying.
And Kylen hopefully will tell us about the next sacred altar. Maybe that means she has some use. Oh, there she goes. I think whatever the name of that plateau was, I think that's like the name of the region we were in, you know, that has all the train stations.
Yeah.
That circles around. In the middle of all that is a big giant volcano or something. Oh, you know what's coming up next?
What's that?
Well, after dating Kylen. Well, because we're going to go ahead and get that out of the way.
Yeah.
No questions asked. But storyline-wise, what's coming up next is everybody's favorite villain.
Bandlinger.
No. The only one in the Evil Mecha 5 you fight twice. Wire.
Wire.
He was...
Alright, well, I guess we're just going to go save, right?
Yeah, so let's
Alright.
go ahead and...
Catch you next time, guys.
I would have a name for episode 14, but I don't feel like coming up with one right now. Kylen has soured my mood.
Poor escape.